what this podcast is going to be is Emily's a shitty theater major.
I was gonna say, talking about musicals we have not seen.
So this podcast is not only us just singing all of the music poorly, it's also me auditioning for every single one of these.
Please cast me as James Madison / Hercules Mulligan. Please. I want nothing more.
No, I want to be Lawrence and Philip. My name is Poem. I am a Philip. Fuck.
I laughed this road just so.
Hello, listeners. Editing Katie here. I wanted to take a quick moment to explain what we're doing in this episode because it was a little bit of a shit show, and we didn't fully get to explain what the purpose was. So, this episode is the three of us ranking the musicals that we've seen. We had some caveats. First off, we only ranked musicals that all three of us had seen, which meant that there were a lot that most people who enjoy musicals are going to be wondering where they are. And they're not here because one or more of us haven't seen them. Second, we're not only doing musicals that we've seen live productions of because we haven't seen very many live productions. We are including movie musicals, and I think throughout the episode we stipulate which version of the musical we're discussing. And third, we start out with, originally we say 18, but we end up with only 15 by the end of it. And the first six we do as a group. So those 6 are the 3 of our definitive bottom 6 ranking. And then after that, we do individual rankings because we couldn't agree on how good or bad Legally Blonde the musical is. So that's a quick explanation so you get some context for what's about to happen in this podcast. Thank you for listening.
God.
Alright, what the fuck are we doing with these?
I think we were trying to, maybe make a top 10 list, but I also just thought it would be fun to, just chat about, which ones we liked and why we liked them, and which ones were rated.
We only have to get rid of 8 to have a top 10 list. But then we have to rank them. Can we just rank them? There's only 18.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do whatever we fucking want.
Alright.
It's our fucking podcast.
There's gonna be a lot of caveats.
It's our podcast.
There's gonna be...
now.
There's gonna be so many caveats to these rankings. Remember when we ranked the Disney Princess movies and Shelby was asleep by the end of it?
Because we straight up fought. It was a friendship in...
We're gonna fight about this.
Oh no!
We're gonna fight.
We're gonna fight now.
You're a mean girl.
You're a bitch! Okay.
Shots fired.
Mamma Mia is my number 16. And that is the Meryl Streep film.
Okay.
I technically haven't seen all of.
2009 or something?
Really?
I don't know.
I assumed it was earlier than that, but I don't know.
It could be. 7? I don't know.
Mine is Secret Garden.
Me too!
Wow!
Yeah,
You guys like Mamma Mia more than Secret Garden?
The music in Secret Garden, I would say, is probably... Okay, so, sorry, ABBA fans. The music in Secret Garden is probably better, but it's boring. I don't remember it. I was in it, for fuck's sake, and I don't remember any of it.
Me neither. It's also, a little bit low-key racist. Maybe a lot of it racist.
It's quite racist.
High-key racist.
Yeah.
The technical term. I agree. Having said that, for me, for Mamma Mia, it wasn't that the music is bad, it was the performance of the music was bad.
Oh, yeah. Amanda Seyfried's good.
Yeah?
She's a little bit auto-tuned, which I don't understand.
Yeah.
Because she can sing. So I don't really... I think it was probably they had to auto-tune
everyone
Meryl
else.
Streep, yeah. And
Pierce Brosnan.
Colin, whatever his name is.
Oh my god, Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan's terrible.
I don't understand. I don't understand Hollywood. Wait,
yeah.
so okay, are we doing
I will concede Secret Garden for
Okay.
sure. That can totally be the last one if you guys want.
Yeah, I can't name a single song from it.
There was a
No, neither can I. I was in it.
Yeah. I liked your parts.
I don't remember what they were,
I
but I liked
remember
them.
the sets.
I was an old lady. I was a dead old lady.
Jesus.
The story wasn't.
I had age
relatable
music,
to me.
age makeup.
What was that guy?
What was the?
I
He
only
was in it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I only had to wear one costume that was super fucking nice. Although I did have to wear a wig. It was very uncomfortable. And age makeup. Anyway, what?
Nothing.
It was a story. There's a hunchback and he falls in love with this his wife dies.
Okay.
And then his
Son.
niece.
What's the
No,
mystery?
his niece comes to live in the house.
Where's the
Remember
boy?
there's the girl?
Isn't there a boy?
No. Not that I remember.
What am I?
There's a boy.
There's a boy? What boy?
He's got the key. He's got the key.
The
Isn't
key to
that
what?
In the garden.
to the garden? That is secret.
I genuinely. Oh fuck! You're right. He does have a son. There is a son. All right.
Cookie.
And so the niece is comes and she's fucking shit up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and the boy doesn't remember his mom because she fucking dies.
And isn't it like they're afraid that he's going to get a hunchback? Or he has a hunchback?
Oh yeah, they're like.
It's like Munchausen by proxy. Like, you can't go outside, you'll get a hunchback.
Yeah, they keep him inside
feel
and
like
they
that's
pretend
problematic.
he's sickly. It is.
I mean, me saying hunchback, problematic, is it not?
I have no
He
idea.
is disabled. And they are trying to...
He has a physical deformity.
Yeah. Anyway,
Um,
number 16.
Right down the toilet.
It's getting worse.
It's not getting better. Definitely not getting better.
Alright, what's number 15? I still say Mamma Mia for 15 because it is still bad.
Honestly, I gotta say Into the Woods.
Oh my god, you like Mamma Mia better than Into the Woods?
The movie
The
versions,
movie
yeah.
version?
I just can't.
Like, on my next number of, ones that I hate, Into the Woods is pretty up there.
I would say that the actual play of Into the Woods is very good. I really like it.
But the
It's
Disney
still
movie
still
version.
incredibly confusing. Confusion.
Confusion. America, explain!
But the movie version is not good.
It's really bad.
I don't like it at all.
I like Emily Blunt and Anna Kendrick, and that is all. I don't
Who
like
plays the boy with the cow?
the kid who plays
Oh yeah,
Gavroche.
Gavroche. He's good.
Yeah,
So
he's actually a child, which is
Yeah.
kind of a rare thing for that role.
Yeah. Because he has to
I-
carry around a big fucking cow prop.
have to tell you. I'll tell you the right answer. Because I'm looking at it far away, which is
Wise one.
Nobody can see you. This is a podcast.
I like Into the Woods better than Mamma Mia.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia. And I think we could, I absolutely agree that Into the Woods is terrible, but I think the performances in that are better than in Mamma Mia.
So is that next, or do you?
The only other one that I'm thinking about needs to be put down at sooner. You're not gonna agree with?
Oh, God.
I don't think.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
I don't want to guess.
Yeah.
Just tell me.
Shit. I love for my ego to be entertained in such a way. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of Bloody Andrew Jackson. Maybe it may just be the subject material. Also, I'm not great with the type of comedy that it is.
Yeah.
Satire, I'm you gotta get it perfect.
It's hard to do.
It is hard to do.
well.
And I don't think it did a bad job. It just wasn't my major deal.
So
Yeah.
are you saying that you would put that below Into the Woods?
Not necessarily.
I mean, I might be okay with that. It was a fun production to work on, even though I was barely in it. And I understand,
Not salty.
and I understand the concept, but also, it's not my favorite kind of musical.
Yeah.
I like rock operas are meh.
Rock operas have so much potential.
They're never that good.
Yeah.
I don't remember having seen a rock opera that was that good.
I want to say the Green Day rock opera.
I haven't seen it.
Me neither.
I mean, it is hard to make dance numbers. Rent, the dance numbers in Rent are mostly just running around.
That's very
They're
true.
pretty much exclusively running.
we're not gonna pay rent. We're gonna kill this dog. Run to another room. And
Kill the
gonna
dog. What
rent
dog?
this
What
side
dog
of the
died?
stage.
There's no dog
Not gonna
dies
pay
in that
rent.
show.
Yes, well, there's a story about killing a dog.
the dog is in doggy hell.
Does she not kill the dog?
Maybe?
It's in
Oh, I
doggy hell.
I
For
guess.
sure that dog is in
That's
dog.
all you guys took away from that play?
I've never seen it.
Why is it on the list?
We just were talking about it a minute ago.
I told you to put it on the list, but I
You haven't seen it.
Emily, you know this.
No, I don't.
Yes, we knew this.
400,600 minutes.
I'm
That's
taking
how
Rent
many
off the
minutes
list so we can
I've-
stop talking about it.
I've been alive without seeing Rent.
Pretty much all my opinions about Rent.
That's the amount of time in a year. It's not even the right number.
What's the point?
I hate you.
Seasons of love.
Okay, so these numbers are off again because we
Everything-
took Rent off the list.
That's alright.
Damn it.
Everything that is to be said about Rent, older.
Are there any other plays that someone here has not seen?
Anyway. Everybody else has already said.
Technically, I haven't seen Beetlejuice, but I have listened to the whole album.
I think that counts.
Cool, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've seen them all. And I'm pretty sure Shelby was there for all of them, so.
There's nothing that I can add to the conversation about Rent. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh,
except,
yeah.
Except this statement, which is that there's nothing that I can add to the conversation about Rent.
Alright, are you done?
Yeah.
Because we took Rent off the list
Yeah,
so, we
I'm
can,
done. I'm done.
so we can stop talking about
I'm
Rent.
gonna kill you in your sleep.
Oh my god!
I'm kidding. I'm done.
So what, Into the Woods for next?
I'm fine with... I'm either one. I'm fine with either one going next. They're kind of equally...
Jackson or Into the Woods?
I would
Yeah.
say I preferred Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson, if only for the fact that it was like a live production.
And I would say that I prefer Into the Woods only because I prefer the actual show. Although,
Oh, right.
like, versus...
Well,
Obviously,
I'm
we're
the
talking about the
tiebreaker?
specific version.
I did enjoy the one with
Meryl Streep.
Bernadette Peters.
Oh, that's not what we're talking
You're
about.
right. You haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just realized we didn't put Cinderella with Brandy on this list.
Oh, that's Disney. You said we were doing Disney.
Oh.
I feel like we should because it's kind of one of a kind.
Haven't we seen...
Live Cinderella.
Yeah, didn't we go when I was like a young child with Grandma to a Rodgers and Hammerstein
Does it look like I remember that?
Hammerstein Cinderella?
We may have. I don't. What are you doing? I give you a pin that doesn't click, and you still find a way to make a fucking noise with it.
We did.
I don't remember. We definitely went to go see Peter Pan with Grandma.
Oh,
I
fuck
don't
that show.
remember that.
We're not putting that on here.
No, although Allison, whatever
I've
her
seen
name
it, but-
is great. Your hair's kind of serving Peter Pan vibes right now. It's not as red.
Fruit Loops girl.
Yes, Allison, whatever.
What are we talking about?
Into the Woods versus Bloody Bloody.
Which one is worse?
Which one is better?
One vote for Into the Woods is worse.
What you got there?
You guys are opposite. I'm the tiebreaker.
Masks.
Multiple.
One on my head to protect my
Okay,
head.
I say Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson is better.
Okay.
Okay,
That's what I
so
said.
Into the Woods is
That's what I
13. Bloody Bloody is 12.
On the steps of the power.
Alright, we're on 13. I know, but now we've gotten into the ones that are like,
That we
I like
actually
all
like.
of these.
Hang on.
I think I know what's next.
I think
for
the
me.
version is kind of what's gonna...
Yeah, we have to talk about which version.
It's harder for me too because I have more of a bias because I've been in most of these.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I have like a bias based on like my experience being in the play. Also affects.
So we're talking about basically the next one that we eliminate. Everything after that is like your top 10 favorite musicals that you've seen.
Or been in.
Are. Yeah. So in that case.
Well, I mean, the qualifier is obviously I've seen a lot more than you guys have.
Yeah.
No offense.
Weird flex. No, I'm just kidding. It's a legitimate flex. In that case, like, having said this, and, like, establishing that we're now into musicals that we all really, really enjoyed, I'm gonna say Hello, Dolly is next for me.
Oh,
It's not in my top 10. It's very good.
That's fair.
Not in my top 10. Oh, I just realized there was another one we saw, the hot dog girl song. Oh, also Grease. We forgot about Grease.
Oh, fuck that
Which
show.
we hate.
Have
We'll
we
make
all
that
seen
number
Grease?
16.
Bloody
the
Bullets
movie.
Over Broadway.
Yes.
That's fine. We'll leave it off.
Grease.
I'm not sure that I've seen the whole movie all the way through.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Don't bother.
What about High School Musical?
I've never seen
No.
that.
I'm just kidding. Really?
I've seen parts.
It's worth watching one.
Get your head in the game.
It's like, I mean, it's not good, but it's
Step
worth
on the
watching.
ladder and sing.
It's entertaining, I guess. Step
Yeah,
on the
it's
ladder
fun
and
to-
sing.
Pop, pop, pop to the top with the
Yeah.
basketball.
You got it, pretty much.
Remember when Sophia and Tyler did that video and Tyler didn't know High School Musical? Twice in a row. She's like, it's still High School Musical.
Anyway, 11. Hello, Dolly.
That's what I'm putting.
Yeah.
I'm willing. Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
All right.
I'm willing to be
I
voted
kind of
out.
like it, but it is also kind of
Like I said, top 10.
Yeah.
This is your top 10.
White.
That is so white.
Which version of Sweeney Todd are we talking about?
Shit.
Good fucking question.
The one from The Office, obviously.
Oh, okay.
I don't really remember the high
In
school
my
version.
pocket.
I don't really remember it, but
It's really a
I
shame.
remember really liking it.
was
But I
so
was
good.
an uncultured. I was like, what, 13?
It
an
was after
uncultured
I
little
had
bit.
graduated, but
I was a freshman.
you said 09?
Yeah.
I was 10.
Yeah. It was a long time ago. Also, I'm biased because, like, some of my friends were in that.
I remember like really enjoying it.
It was good. Honestly, I love the movie.
Yeah,
I know that it's different, but
it's a little
like,
problematic.
which part specifically?
Mostly just the director.
Yeah, and Johnny Depp. That's
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I was fond of it, like, I will not lie. I will say I can never tell a lie. I liked it for a long time.
I love Helena Bonham Carter, but not in that role.
It's just very different from the stage version.
She doesn't care.
She's so apathetic.
She's so apathetic.
We're gonna go by the sea and, like, sit by each other. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
That's good. The first time I heard, like, another version of a Sweeney Todd song being performed live, it was, like, at the Tonys or something. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I love singing. Like, I know all the songs from Sweeney Todd. I was like, what is this?
I guess my feeling is that I don't know, like, I've only seen the one live production and I don't remember it super well, so I guess
Yeah.
what I'm arguing is, like, we should probably use the movie because
We know it more.
we know it more, even if that means it gets lower down on the list than, like, the stage production would, because the new movie wasn't as good.
There's a criminally low amount of Sondheim on this list.
There's also, like, it's a very white list. It's, like, really putting a mirror up to me, like, Katie, this is what you like to listen to.
I mean, to be fair, most of these are shows that I was in, and I went to school in the fucking crackpot town version of fucking Central Valley, which is like 60% white.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Also-
I feel like there's a responsibility on my part to be more diverse in my musical listening.
Also, the
Just
stuff
saying,
that's,
I
like,
guess.
on Broadway is mostly white.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? It was really important.
She hasn't seen Chicago. We took that
Oh.
off the list.
Yeah.
Never.
It might be in my top 10.
Oh, you said there's a criminally low amount of Sondheim on
I feel like
this
they're just the right amount.
list. Is there? Because I have some thoughts for him.
I mean,
some notes.
His
Alright.
music is really good, but like, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Okay, I'm gonna
Company is good or
The
whatever,
plot
but
lines, I'm all, I don't know about that.
I wouldn't put Company on my top 10 list.
Sondheim, and I don't have the knowledge to speak on this. Okay.
Thank you.
I don't have the knowledge to speak on this from, like, a musical perspective, but I'm going to. There is something about his composition that is, like, it's just kind of strange to me.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah, I guess that. Then I guess it works. And I'm thinking more of Into the Woods than I am in Sweeney Todd, because Sweeney Todd I listened to so much.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about Into the Woods that's just like, I don't know if it's, I don't want to say repetitive, but it's just, and especially not since Andrew Lloyd Webber, like, I tend to love his shit, and it is nothing if not repetitive. It's like the
It's
same three melodies over and over and over.
It's like 3 songs just over and over and over.
I love that. Lore is everything.
I think mine's Evita.
That's kind of what I was gonna say. Too.
Really? Mine is James and the Giant Peach.
No. I love that show.
Absolutely not.
And yes, it is absolutely because I was cast as a lead in that show, and I don't care.
I mean,
Music is good.
it definitely has really good music.
Music is good. I can remember more of the music from that. Well, I don't know.
To be fair, I've listened to Vita like quite a bit, so I remember it better than I do Chase the Dried Peach.
I was gonna say either Evita or Sweeney Todd.
Yo, Patty LuPone, guys.
I know, but
So
I'm
we
talking
didn't
about
watch
the.
that version.
I'm talking about the version with that my show that COS did.
Damn it.
Love Patty LuPone. Have never seen her perform in anything.
Anything.
Except for Steven Universe.
We can watch the clip from American Horror Story where
No.
she sings and then murders her child.
We can watch a clip for any clip from Steven Universe where she plays a yellow diamond.
There's another clip in the same season of American Horror Story where she drinks bleach and kills herself.
Okay,
Oh
so
my
Shelby and I are in agreement.
God. Then I'm outvoted. That's how it works, right?
Yeah, I guess.
so.
It's just because like I love the music from Evita, but I don't.
It is
It's
kind of
problematic.
problematic. Yeah,
It's problematic
it is.
Yeah.
It is very problematic.
and a little bit hard to follow, I have to say. So Shelby, you're saying Sweetie Todd next?
I mean, kinda,
We're
yeah.
talking the movie with
So this is where we're gonna start having division. Because
Wow.
I think my next one is Legally Blonde.
Oh my god! Why don't you just drive an ice through my heart?
Oh my God.
Listen, Linda.
I'm texting right now.
Listen, Linda.
What?
It's just not my shit. Like it's good. It is good, but it's not dark enough.
I get that. I totally get that.
It's very much like
It's
the
both-
bubble
Breaks up with her over dinner. What's what I'm talking about?
He doesn't kill her.
You're sick.
God.
Sorry.
You know what it is? Okay, so for Legally Blonde, the show it's very funny. I love the movie. I completely get what you're saying about the fact that it's not dark.
I
The
also
stakes
haven't
are
seen
not
the
super
movie.
high. Yeah, that would probably help. Maybe. I don't know.
Wait, you
The-
haven't seen the movie?
I have not seen the movie.
Oh.
However, the reason I like Legally Blonde so much is because I feel like it is just so much fun to sing.
Yeah.
And I feel
I
like
never listened to it.
it fits my vocal range very, very well. Which maybe is like stupid. And also like it maybe doesn't challenge me much. But it's just fun to sing. But I also hear what you're saying.
I just literally never listened to it.
Are we gonna have to like make our own lists?
We may have to. But here's what I was gonna say.
I should have asked for 2 more pens that we could have had our own.
I'll get more.
Okay.
Make sure mine clicks.
You!
I was gonna say I like Legally Blonde for the same reason. That it is not that dark. Like sometimes it's just nice to just listen to a fun musical, you know.
Yeah.
Also, it's like really funny, and also the other thing I was gonna say is that I really love the performance that we saw.
It was really
Like
good.
I thought it was really excellent, and like
It was
a lot
fun,
of them
it
were
was
really good.
energetic.
And the debutantes or whatever the fuck were really. Okay, he was pretty bad. Yeah.
Can I tell like a little story that might embarrass Shelby, but if it doesn't, we'll just cut it.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, like, I know Legally Blonde is very low stakes, and I get it, but there is absolutely an element of like a girl who was not expected to do much, and was also like told like, oh, you're not like this is what you're worth, and that's all you need to do, and don't worry about being smart, don't worry about being educated or successful, and the way that she like climbs up, right, to make herself into like a successful person. So we're sitting there at the live show, and I've already listened to the recording like several times, and the is there a word for a song right before the intermission? Act 1 finale?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Act 1 finale is So Much Better. And there's a line in So Much Better where she says, who else can I tell? Because she's so excited that she has gotten the internship, the law internship. And she says, she calls her mom to tell her that she's done well. And I like, out of the corner of my eye, Shelby's like bursting into tears. And I'm like, I feel that. Every time I'm like, oh my God, wouldn't it be great if we had a mom who gave a fuck about anything we ever did?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
cried throughout that whole show.
That was just one part where I like just noticed it. And I was like, yeah, I get it. I totally feel it. Because it's like, it's such an emotional moment.
And like, this is really stupid, but like, I kind of relate to it more than most other musicals. Like, sorry, but my husband has never been a murderer.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like relatability, in terms of like setting, for sure. It like, I mean, I guess several of these take place in high school, but what? The French Revolution, or 1600s France, or Inside of a Peach.
Wait, where's in 1600s?
I don't know.
Inside of a peach. You haven't spent your summers inside of a peach?
Here's what I'll do. I'll go get more pins so that we can rank
Okay.
individually, and then we can compare. And then we don't have to come to a consensus, because I don't know that we're ever going to.
Yeah,
No.
I agree not. So certainly not if Emily's already knocking down.
Yeah, because you know what?
Legally
I
Blonde.
think Mean Girls is going to be under Legally Blonde on my list.
It might be for me.
Absolutely not.
It
I
might be
think
for
in
me
terms
too.
of, like, number of songs that I skip,
Oh
I
yeah,
skip way more on Mean Girls.
you might be right about that.
Alright.
You know what would really knock Mean Girls up like several, like pretty much to the top?
What?
If Janice was a confirmed lesbian. Like that's one quick way to get you right to the top of my list. But you didn't have the guts. And don't be like, well, Damien is gay. I know Damien's gay. I don't care. I mean, I love him.
What did you say?
I don't know. Where's my paper?
No! Not specifically. I was gonna,
I was just gonna write them all down like on the side with our own individual colors.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
Bitch.
I wanted Shelby to try and find a clicky pin and then realize that none of them are.
Aw.
Don't ever underestimate my collection of pins.
Shelby,
I never do.
you have to be brown because I don't want to be brown.
I'll be brown.
You wanted this one.
I wanted to write with that one, but if I'm not writing, I'll be brown. I like brown.
I don't care.
I can't.
I gotta make a key.
Extra?
I'm some fucking
Yes,
nerd.
Exactly. Hey. I love making keys.
Mine's Sweetie Todd.
A demon Barbara Fleet. Sit!
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, it's gotta be Legally Blonde.
Is that
I
9?
can't believe this.
Is name?
Yeah. So far we have Secret Garden is 15, Mamma Mia as 14, Into the Woods is 13, 12 is Bloody Buddy Andrew Jackson, 11 is Hello Dolly, 10 is Evita. My 9 is Legally Blonde, Shelby's 9 is Sweeney Todd, Katie's 9 is James the Dry Peach.
It's easier for me to make decisions when it's like, you get to keep all of these, just get rid of one.
Yeah.
And I say that now, but in like 5 turns, I'm gonna be like, I can't
Oh no! I got rid of one that I didn't mean to.
Does anybody
In minor.
already know their number 1? Because I do.
Oh shit.
I don't.
I don't think so.
I just
I don't know
gotta
why
figure out
I'm.
2 through 7.
Okay, I think I know mine.
Let me figure out mine.
Don't be sad, Emily.
I
This
will
is
be.
like it's like a podcast of listening to us sharing a menu at Denny's and trying to figure out what each of us want. Okay, I'm gonna get the hot chocolate.
Large seasoned fries.
Guys, shut up. I can't think.
Honestly, that's all I want anymore.
Anyway, all you're gonna get is cheese sticks, okay?
I actually hate their cheese sticks now. So,
Whoa.
although it's been a long time since I've been there.
We haven't. I don't think I've been there since Maddie's graduation.
Yeah, I don't think I have.
Yeah,
either.
me neither. Katie, what's your 8?
My 8. I forgot. Les Miserables. My 8 is Les Miserables. And that is mostly based on the movie, but I liked your guys' show. It was definitely different than the movie. I just don't remember it as well, because I've seen the movie a lot. Also, I wasn't a huge fan of your guys' Fontaine. No offense.
Mine's
I would've
James
been a
and the
pretty good
Giant
Fontaine.
Peach.
Yeah, you would.
I know. You guys are wrong about that.
I'm sorry. You were great. You were excellent.
What's
It's just not my-
Fontaine?
it's just not my
What's the
favorite.
vocal range for Fontaine? Is she mezzo or is
Yeah,
she?
she's like a mezzo.
Yeah, I feel like you could be really good with her.
Mine is Sweeney Todd.
Okay.
My 8 is Sweeney Todd.
That's, yeah, I get it. I'm just biased. I really love that. Even the movie. I just love the movie. I know it's bad. I know.
You're allowed to like that thing.
She said you're allowed to like that thing.
It is true.
So, well, I feel like a lot of these for me are based on like nostalgia, because for me the ones that are left are they're like big Broadway hits and shows that I was in. Like shows that I remember being in and they were really fun to be in.
Oh, God, help me. Okay.
Most of this podcast is just us fucking around.
Oh my god, you guys. No matter what I choose, you're both gonna be pibs.
I'm not gonna be pibsed. I got my list.
I'm already pissed.
I know
so.
it's the right list.
Okay, I know my next one.
Doesn't come between
All right,
me and my
let's
pibs.
all say it all together.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Wait, I forgot what it is. Okay, fine. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Mean Girls.
Ah!
Meow.
What'd you say?
Phantom.
Wow! You know what?
I knew it was
I
coming.
get it. I fucking get it.
The other thing about this list, that's kind of what I was trying to say earlier. This isn't like the best musicals.
No.
because there's no such thing. These are my musicals.
Yes.
Which is,
Yeah.
I like the best.
Yes.
And I don't really like
Fair enough. I get it.
Like, the music is good. It was really cool to see.
It's kind of like, well, these fucking straight people just get it together.
Yeah.
Come on.
It was my first real musical, so it's very high up there, I know.
Yeah, and it was great. It was a great performance. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It
So
was
I remember
feat-
Emily
it was
in
theater.
Masquerade in like a butterfly costume.
I was in a Pocahontas costume.
Fucking hell.
And the glitter.
There was a lot of
There was
Throwing
glitter.
glitter!
It was
Also, I
cool.
finally figured out why it's so hard to sing that song. Because I don't know what the melody is. I'm just harmonizing all over the fucking place.
I couldn't sing that song because it's the same thing. The same thing. There's no verse. It's just
Right.
chorus
It's
over and
just the
over, but
same.
with different words. And it's like it's like 5 minutes long. I've never figured out which. Like, I know lyrics. Like I know all of the lyrics to all of these shows. I still don't know the lyrics to that fucking song.
Oh.
Anyway,
Wait, you guys put Mean Girls next? Y'all
Yeah.
are crazy.
I know. I really, really... Here's the thing with Mean Girls. The songs that I really, really like.
yeah.
Mhm.
But there are just a lot that I skip every time
I don't like the
I listen
end.
to it.
Yeah,
Fair.
you're
Yeah,
right.
And the
it's
end
not a
of those
great
shows
finale.
is really important to
It's
me.
terrible. The
Every
finale's
time
terrible.
I listen to
We're all
it.
stars.
I usually do listen to it, but only because of like the emotional, like
It's the closure.
gotta, yeah. But I always skip Stop. I always
Oh, yeah.
skip Whose House Is This.
Oh no.
I always skip the Mathletes one.
Oh yeah.
Even though I like Katie's part in it, but I'm not a big fan of the rapping, which is weird because I love Hamilton so much. But
It's better. That's better. Hamilton is good. Hamilton is well done.
Yeah, the rapping, it doesn't take itself seriously
Right.
in that song. Yeah, you're right. There are a lot of skips.
yeah,
But I do like the songs that I like.
I mean,
Okay.
there's lots of other ways to like whatever your criteria is, but for me that's a big part of it. It's just like,
So far, we've only decided 3 movies.
especially since we haven't seen any live versions of Mean Girls.
I saw a bootleg.
Right, but we haven't seen it live.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So once we do, it might be different for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I haven't seen a bootleg either. I've only listened to the music.
Is Janice gonna get any gayer when I see it live?
We can always.
Depends on the director, honestly.
Concept.
Okay, I think I know what my 6 is.
Version of Beetlejuice where every part is played by
Me.
Lydia.
Me.
Me. More me!
What's your six, baby?
My 6 is Beetlejuice. Mostly because I haven't been listening to it that long and I haven't seen the show. So I just don't have as much of an attachment to it. Also, I hate Adam and Barbara.
Mood. Big mood.
You don't want to hear what mine is.
Mood.
Hamilton.
I've been shot! Hamilton!
Mine is James.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because I really love that show, and the music is really good, but I don't listen to it that often.
Yeah. And it's like, after this one, this is your top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta really, I can't believe she took Hamilton as the top 5.
This is really teaching me a lesson about our individuality, which I'm glad.
That we are actually all very different,
Yeah.
even though we seem like...
Well, very is a strong word.
We are different.
What are things that come in threes?
The differences that come between us is that the differences between us is 9 years. The difference between us is 4 years.
I
The
think
difference
that's
between you is 5.
slight tweaks in trauma, I think, is all it really is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think the slight tweaks in trauma is that we come 9 years apart and we
Oh,
come
yeah,
4
yeah.
years apart. You guys come 5 years apart.
And astrology.
That's a big part of it.
That's pretty
Shut the
much
If you
it.
fuck up.
believe it. I was gonna say it's like Hostess cupcakes. Do those come in 3?
No.
Why do I say
Because 3 is a stupid number.
It's the best number, Emily.
You're wrong.
Fates, wishes,
The Fates.
witches.
I call being the small fat one.
We're all the small fat one. I gotta pick number 5 now. Yes. I don't want to do this.
I know you know. I already know what your number 1 is.
I just want to. Are you calling me a basic bitch?
No,
Okay.
no.
I just,
No.
I just want to read.
What's your 5?
It is.
You're blue.
Okay, I'm kind of surprised it got that far.
Well, it was your number 1 for a long time.
It was my number 1 for a long time. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me.
What's your 5?
Veronica. Wait, I mean Heather's.
LMAO.
Lol.
Beetlegoose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised at what ended up in my tops. You know, maybe I don't like musicals that much. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I do.
Emily's like, I have to leave.
I'm having heart palpitations. Bring me my medicine.
Congenital heart disease.
I do. You know what I really like about musicals is seeing them,
Yeah.
is watching them.
Yeah. Heather's was so good. The production that we went to was so good. I love so much of it, but it's so, I am like the opposite of you. I really love musicals, and so it's very this is crunch time, dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I'm trying. I cannot let myself actually think about this. I'm kind of just picking like, oh, this is
we're
how I
talking
feel
about
right
like,
now.
like 0.00 percentage points of how different they are in terms of how much I love them.
Yeah,
Like, it's
because
so close.
if I actually think about this, I'm gonna have a panic attack. I can't. I need water
I was
anyway.
just gonna say with Heather's, there are still a few songs that I definitely skip.
Bonk.
I always skip
Big
Big
Fun?
Fun. I always skip the one the teacher sings.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
actually, on the way here, we were listening to Heather's, and I couldn't really find ones that I wanted to listen to. But I do really like the story.
Me first.
Yeah.
Sweetheart. Finally.
Wow.
I know.
It's so high up there.
So far. Listen, it's a musical about murder.
That's true.
Serial murder and
Cannibalism.
cannibalism,
Yeah,
right?
you'd think it'd be
Oh my
higher up on
God.
my list.
It's sort of like it was written for me.
Anyway,
I can't decide. Okay.
Katie,
okay.
do our viewers know that you're an author?
No, I'm actually a serial killer. You can tell by my search history.
Shelby, what is your 4?
I can't decide.
Oh my god. Mine is Heather's.
Mm-hmm. Also about murder.
All right, it's Mean Girls. It's really
Gotta
hard.
happen eventually.
With my number 3. Really close.
I don't think there's a single song on Sweeney Todd that I always skip. Except for maybe the first track, which is not actually a track.
What about the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one? I'm kidding. There are some good songs.
Yeah,
Joanna?
no, I'm not saying. No, I always
Joanna?
listen to it.
Thoughts?
Oh, yeah, that's a great
A
song.
Little Priest is really good.
Oh,
my God.
So good.
Honestly, anything with what's her name in it.
Helena Bonham
Actually,
Carter.
By the Sea, I sometimes skip, but it's fun to sing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like always that much fun to listen to, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
that's true. I think it
We're
would
on
definitely
3 now?
be better with a different
Top
performer.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where one who actually seems like they're interested.
Okay, my number 3 is Legally Blonde. Love Legally Blonde.
What? I think I knew that. I'm just like a little bit hurt still.
Really? It's number 3!
No, I'm not hurt. I'm kidding.
Love Legally Blonde.
I wrote it.
You know what? Is the thing is that it does have a couple of songs that I skip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually skip.
What do you? You guys. I don't have the attention span to listen to an entire album. Do you guys really listen to an entire album?
Do you
Not
want to know how
anymore.
many songs are on the Hamilton album?
It's
Any
literally
gosh.
like 2.5 hours. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes long.
48 tracks.
That's so funny.
And that's not even the whole show.
We're gonna talk. Well, the one that I watch on YouTube is 48, and it has congratulations, and it has the Laurens. But you're right, it's not the whole show
Because
it's
there
not.
are a few scenes.
Yeah.
There's
You're
like
right.
3.
You're right.
There's like 3 scenes that aren't
That
set
they're
to
not
music.
talking. Or not singing. Love Legally Blonde. There's a couple of songs that I always skip.
But you too!
My number 2 is Hamilton.
Yes, that's
Wow,
what
I was wrong.
I was right.
Really?
I thought it was going to be number 1.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
No,
god.
Phantom's number 1.
Oh my god. I love Hamilton. Part of the reason that, so like 48 is so many, but the fun thing about it is that it's sort of like a thing I can listen to all day. Like I'll listen to like 5 songs and then I'll do something else, and then I'll listen to like 5 more songs and then do something else. And also, when you have 48 tracks, it's like, it doesn't even become like, I skip these. It's like, which ones do you want to listen to? Because there's such a variety of like, what are you feeling? My number 1 is Phantom. Phantom! It's like, it's nostalgic. It is like, it was the first musical that I saw that I was like, I'm really into musicals. Like, I'd seen Sweeney Todd and I'd seen a couple others, but that was the first one where I was like, whoa, I fucking love this. Also, it's really fun to sing. It's a real challenge to sing. And I'm just a big fan of, like, the gothic story element of it, of, like, this super creepy guy who lives in the sewers pretending to be your dead dad. I know, it's not relatable, and I don't ship the Phantom and Christine. In fact, I really like Raoul, but there's just, like, it's so creepy and wonderful.
I don't like either of them. But I do love that show.
I
Go
want
ahead.
Christine to be a lesbian.
Bring mood. Meg.
Yep.
3 is
Beetlejuice?
how?
3 is Beetlejuice?
Yeah, I can't believe we got that high up.
You realize Heather's is still on here,
Yeah,
right?
I know. And honestly, the only reason Beetlejuice is so high up is because of what I know now. Because, like, there's a lot that I like about it, but it's also, there's a lot that I really don't like about it. Like, I feel really strongly about it in many different ways. And I've seen the bootleg. And I think that visually it is really cool, but it's also, like, a lot of it is kind of, like, I would rather watch the movie, which is from the 80s and has really terrible graphics. And that sounds terrible to say, and I'm sure if I saw it in person it would change, but the snakes, they're not snakes, they're sandworms. Why would you call it a snake? It's a sandworm.
In the pizza?
No. When he says there's a giant snake here.
Oh, yeah.
Taxonomically, that is a sandworm.
Worms don't have mouths or eyes.
Number 2
Anyway.
is Heather's, which I'm also shocked by, and I'm not really sure why that's that high.
Very good.
I just like the story. I just think the story is really cool and unique. It's unique. You can't
It's
get
really
you can't
unique.
really get it anywhere else. Also, I love Brett Wilbert Wheat. Whatever. Oid. Whatever her name is. And number 1 is Legally Blonde. Far and away.
That's so weird.
Legally Blonde.
Love
I love
You're
it.
so weird.
It's so happy and like funny and low stakes and doesn't make me worry and
You're fucking weird.
like I don't really
2 types of people.
like I don't care that much about the ship, but also like I do in some ways. And I love that character and that song and the other song.
We don't know what you're talking about.
What's her name from the salon?
Yeah.
Her song's great. Vivian.
Yeah.
The jump rope song.
There's
Even
just-
Oh yeah, that's a good song.
even Blood in the Water.
I hate Blood in the Water.
Oh, you.
That's probably my only
Oh,
sleep.
you. My turn. Stop. My number 3 is Phantom.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, me too. My number 2 is Hamilton, which
What?
means Les Mis is my number 1.
Whoa!
I know. I told you. It's liable to change.
That's so interesting.
That is really weird.
Les Mis was a really, really fun show to be in. And it was also probably it was probably second to Phantom, as like second chronologically in as shows that I really loved to that really got me into musicals. But there's very, very, very few songs in that show that I will actually skip. Like, I would say that maybe Stars, but I still fucking love that show.
I
that
like
song.
Stars.
Bring Him Home. In theory, I might skip it, but it's such a. This is so geeky of me. It's such a It's so impressive to hear it's sung. It's performed well.
Yeah.
Because it's a really taxing song to perform for male
For a
artists.
guy, yeah.
Yeah.
I see now the influence of you being in the show that it has on you. Because I didn't think that you liked it that much. You know,
I
don't
really
know.
love it.
Maybe I should give it more credit. Where is it?
I
on my
also
list?
I love
It's really low on mine.
Les Mis is 8 on Katie's list and 5 on Shelby's list.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I just think for me, it's like it's kind of hard for me to care. There's like not a lot of characters that I'm really, really interested in. I love Fontaine, and then she dies, so
They all die.
yeah, you're right.
Except for like 2 of them. Yeah, it was a really, really fun show to be in. Especially because it's so like, even for a show that has like, that is so focused heavily, oh my god, it's focused so heavily on the like main characters, there's a lot of ensemble. There's
Yeah.
so much ensemble.
Well, it's
Like,
gotta
I
be
spent-
Les Miserables, not Un Les Miserables.
I think that I would say that I spent more time on stage than I spent off stage. I did, like, there was a lot in Act 2 that I didn't spend on stage because a lot of that is, like, male ensemble. But when I was on stage, it was really fun, and the songs were really good, and...
I can't believe like how far ahead Legally Blonde is than anything else on my list.
Yeah, this is a really interesting juxtaposition because Legally Blonde is my 9, and it's your 1.
Yeah.
I think you might be right that you don't like musicals.
I do like them. They just, I don't know.
They have to be a certain like thing.
I mean, I love seeing them like live. Like, I think that that's really amazing. Always,
Mm-hmm.
I'm always in like star shock and stuff. But I really don't actually listen to them very much. Like, it's pretty rare when I'm in a mood to listen to a musical.
It's kind of all I've been listening to for the last couple of years.
What's funny is that we're gonna get a ton of people. First of all, it would be funny if we had a ton of people listening to our podcast.
Hi!
If we did, a bunch of people like mine and Emily's age, maybe more closer to Emily's age, who are like, why don't you have Dear Evan Hansen on this list?
Oh.
Why don't you have that other one?
Waitress,
Yeah,
The
Waitress.
Last 5 Years,
I do like
The
the one
one-
song I've heard from Waitress.
Be more chill.
Be More Chill. Like, honestly, any of them.
I don't think very many people like Fun Home except for gay people. I don't know.
There's more. Oh, dude, there's so many musicals that should be on this list.
We ain't seen any of that shit. Do we look basic to you?
Yes.
Most of this is basic, Shelby. Fucking Phantom, Les Mis, and Hamilton were my top 3.
I was gonna say that is one of my favorite parts of Hamilton is the ensemble. I feel like they make it. It's hype. It's like all hype. They're like
Yeah.
Lafayette in the background. They're like,
Anyway.
Hamilton for me is like, I don't give a shit about history, and I hate America, but I love the concept, and the music is written so well, and I
Music is
love
really
the
good.
So
characters, like the way the characters are written.
Music
And, like-
almost makes me care about American history.
And like it's just so like masterfully written. Like there's perfect amounts of callbacks, and each character's theme develops so nicely throughout the show. If I knew anything about music theory, I could study that show for like years. The final list, we all agreed upon Secret Garden is 15, Mamma Mia is 14, Into the Woods is 13, Bloody Bloody Andrew Jackson is 12, Hello Dolly is 11, and Evita is 10. Katie's 9 is James and the Giant Peach, and then she has Les Mis, and then Mean Girls, and then Beetlejuice, Heathers, what's your 4? Oh, Sweeney Todd, Legally Blonde, Hamilton, and Phantom.
I feel perfect about this list.
Okay, I wasn't listening, so...
I was.
Okay, good. Shelby's 9 is Sweeney Todd. Her 8 is James and the Giant Peach. 7 is Phantom. 6 is Hamilton. 5 is Les Mis. 4 is Mean Girls. 3 is Beetlejuice. 2 is Heathers. And 1 is Legally Blonde. My list, aka the correct list, has Legally Blonde as 9. Sweeney Todd is 8. Mean Girls is 7. James and the Giant Peach as 6. Beetlejuice is 5. Heathers is 4. Phantom is 3. Hamilton is 2. And Les Mis is 1.
Dun, 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 dun.
What a
It would
range.
It would be interesting to see how your list would change if you had seen the musicals that you were in instead of being in them.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or like, how many of these musicals, how many of these top 10 would still be in the top 10 if we included all of the shows that I've seen
Yeah.
and or listened to, because there's probably at least 10 that I've seen and or listened to I would add to this list.
I just miss going to the theater and seeing shows.
Yeah.
I miss being in shows,
Yeah.
at least in real shows.
Yeah. Real IRL shows.
Yeah.
I miss the immediacy of the performance and
Not having to deal with the technology.
yeah, God. It's always a good time. Like, I've
Yeah.
never gone to see a play or a musical and been like,
Even if the show itself wasn't that good,
yeah,
it was usually still a pretty, like, positive experience.
it's a good time.
Versus, like, a movie. If you go see a bad movie, it can often be a shitty experience.
Any closing thoughts about musicals?
Closing
No.
thoughts?
Closing thoughts? No.
They're good.
I really like musicals, and this list is subject to change. Please don't hold it against me. There are several musicals that did not make it on the list
Hold mine against me.
because
My list will never change.
Katie and Shelby are plebs, and they have not seen them.
I figured out what the moral of this conversation is, what the moral of the podcast is.
I'm right?
It is fun to listen to musicals. It is even more fun to sing musicals.
Yes.
That's my
Agreed.
career, baby!
Alright, we should all pick a song from a musical and we can go out singing a medley.
Sing them all at the same time. Wait,
Yes.
we have to. Should we? I think we should pick songs from a top musical.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold
I
on,
got
I
it.
have to remember. I really don't remember how any of it goes.
3, 2, 1.
Do you hear the people singing the song of agreement? In the golden people that ought to be saved and beating on the soul, beating of the drum. There's a life about to so when tomorrow comes.
That's as far as I
Will
know.
you join our crusade? Will you be strong and stand with me? You guys are plebs, you don't know the words to the whole song in your number one show.
I do!
I was in the show when I know the words to the song.
Distracted.
You are, yeah, first of all, you're the loudest. As usual.
Also,
Pirate.
I was listening to us and I was like, this sounds terrible.
We have no outro. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Bye.